What is up, guys? In today's video, we're here with first place in FNCS Grands and second place in Vico.
Oh, that's so
not bad. That's crazy.
So yeah, this is just gonna be an FNCS recap from all of us, and yeah, let's just get right into it.
We won FNCS Grands and we won $180,000.
180,000 is just a fucking crazy thing.
What?
180,000.
Well, it doesn't matter, everybody understands Vico.
I got second and like, how much was it? 40?
40k each.
So 130k.
Yeah, we got top 14 and we made 6k each.
It's so stupid.
I mean, we didn't even prepare that much. We just played like noble, tested different trading opportunities, and then just ended up keying stuff. And our expectations were probably like top 5, top 4.
I mean, how prepared for this ground, I was a lot of reviewing, like seeing how teams were rotating. In Fredoxie's case, like he didn't do anything he did in the days before leading to grands. And for example, how we prepared, I watched a lot of rotates. For example, like on ᵂᴱᴿᴮᴁ, like we killed them twice. Like I watched a lot of games what they were doing. Mainly, I was focused on in the days leading up what I could change, my true, and then in the last like 2 days beforehand, I'm trying to focus on what everyone else is making those last minute changes, because everyone's kind of making last minute changes this round.
I mean, we were just trying to practice our Ostrom, but some things happened that I'm gonna talk about later in this video, so yeah, didn't go as well as planned, but it's alright, I guess.
Our day one started off pretty rough. In the first 3 games, we were struggling on Surge, and then it wasn't looking very good. We were on like 100 points after 3 games. Then we started keying towards mid zone, and then taking the Surge positions we were like onto the teams we were keying on, like their Surge position, and then it started going better.
What we changed for day 2, we didn't change much. We still had the same game plan where we keyed mid map for Surge and then to their positions. It definitely like put on a lot of pressure seeing another good team actually make a huge comeback, and like we know they have a lot of firepower and they can like come back a lot, but we actually did talk about them, thought they like only had some games doing good and then they start dying, so that's what we expected.
My day 1 and day 2, day 1, like to be honest, I don't feel like we played bad. Obviously we played much better day 2, but like in day 1, I just felt like we got very unlucky, and that's why I felt like hard done by after day 1. Like it wasn't even the zones, because the first zones don't really matter, to be honest. Okay, whether it pulled south or like it pulled north, it doesn't matter. The only thing that matters really are like partials, like pullback zones and the zones after. So every time, like okay, we get a lot of damage, and then we go dead side and wrap out dead side, and then every time we wrapped out dead side, it pulled back to congested and pulled congested again. A lot of people I talked to, they were struggling with that, because if it pulls back congested and congested, lobby just gets suffocated for damage. So going to day 2, like I was trying to think like, okay, what did I want to change? Like there wasn't really that much to body view. Like it really felt like we were just hard done by. We just needed a bit of zone pulls and stuff like that. But I thought, okay, if we do more keys and we get more damage, so okay, if we're not 200 above on dead side, and then hoping for a dead side pull or not congestion pull, if we go in key, then we're going to be so much more above. It's not going to matter break the zone. And then in day 2, like we would trade like the first couple minutes, and then we'd go in key zone a lot of the time. Or sometimes we just key and then go key again.
I mean, we had the worst start possibly, I think. Like we didn't load into the first game, and then the next game we just got cleaned up by ᵂᴱᴿᴮᴁ. So like 2 games, 0 points basically, only like the Osman kills against the Frenchies. Game 3, the deal didn't have any in-game audio or Discord audio, and we died because we can't come, and we were mid-drop. I think we were fucking speaking on the phone, like on fucking WhatsApp, we were fucking calling each other while we dropped. And then game 4,
I don't know why Vico's laughing, I'm sorry.
What?
We're getting weird.
Wow, was that because of the phone
That's
call?
crazy.
What was that? That's actually
bro, like what are we supposed to do? Like he can't hear shit, not even in-game
I just found
anything.
that funny.
Bro, like it's just over.
That's how you're like meant to be bad, bro. I guess Fredoxie's not laughing at it, bro.
No one's laughing, it's just
Bro, like I play my worst guy possible, and you love it. It's fucking. I'm not putting this video on this point.
I guess I'm not looking at Fredoxie, just looking at me laughing the whole time, bro.
Okay, yeah, then 1 game we sold off spawn. I don't know, because the mood was fucked after like the things that happened. Then 1 game, the next one, the video didn't have audio again. So like 2 games no audio. we lost. Last game we did a good comeback. We got like top 4 with 11 kills, and that's why we had like good confidence going to day 2. Then day 2, it went pretty good. Like we 3-0 the. Oh, these fucking shoes, man. We ended day 1 on place 20. So yeah, it was bad. We had to do like a really good comeback. That's what we did day 2. We 3-0 the Frenchies in the first 3 games we played. We got like 150 points after 3 games. Like we sold game 3, but we had like 120 points after 2 games basically. We need to get like 300 points a day to make a comeback from lowbids. And then they just decided to land to the left of us and just run at us and like keep taking us in the back. So like we couldn't trade with any team, we couldn't get any all-spawn damage, and they just full beefed our game like 3 games in a row. So we ended up doing badly. And last game we just got kicked by 4 teams like Kappa, LGBTQ, then Podas's Nazi came as well, fuck all Frenchies, and yeah, that's it. That's my grants. Fun grants experience.
Our favorite moment would probably be sneaking on Japko, game 6, win the first place, or jumping Veno in the 21 bomb. And that's my favorite game too, the 21 kill one.
My favorite moment and game was definitely game 1 with 21 kills.
Yeah, I'd say the same. It was just like a great feeling because we've been doing poorly in the earlier games, and then it was like a great comeback on day 1.
Yeah. Vico?
Yeah, my favorite moment and game was when Fred tried to jump on me again and just got fucked. And also our first tournament of the day today.
Okay.
Don't really have one to do that. My favourite moment was, I guess, our 19 kill win, or our 14 kill wins, you know. Emotions were high. We thought we were making a comeback, or we did make a comeback, but not enough.
Yeah. Marco?
For me, it's probably like the confidence boost after day 1, or in the end when we saw that same got 32.
Okay.
Look at this guy.
He's always
Look at that Veno's laughing.
Nah, you guys are weird and shit.
I feel like my weakness this grants was the pressure I had coming into day 2. The night before, I was like, I couldn't sleep that well because like I was just thinking about everything, about how much I actually wanted to win. And then when we got into day 2, I was not playing that good off rip, and then I just ended up not like playing to my best. Like I wasn't even selling, but I was just not playing to my best. Like I'm not happy with my performance today, but luckily I'm playing with.
Is there anything that plays in the region?
One of our strengths is definitely our comps. I feel like we have very good comps because we're all Danish, and it helps a lot. And also I feel like we trust a lot in each other, like in each other's ability to like kill someone or whatever. Like if Chino's jumping on someone, I'm confident he'll win his 1v1. Same with Fred. I'm just confident in my teammates and myself.
I mean, our strength is probably that we're playing with the 2 best fighters in the region. So like every single key we win. We won like every fight, every game besides 1 game. And I don't know, the weakness might be just like preparation. We don't do much.
Yeah. Also, I think what separated us from some of the other like very good teams is that we knew that we were good fighting trader going into it, and we actually like used our powers, like our strengths. And a lot of the other good teams, they didn't play to their strengths.
On day 1, honestly, like the main problem, my weakness was me not fucking being able to get a kill. Like Flixie having to do most of my job, and I think that was just a problem on day 1. Otherwise, I think we would have probably won, honestly. We catched up a lot more, and then I think honestly our strength is that we're actually the best fighting trio on EU, like by far. If we're actually all 100% locked in and farmed up, these guys over there don't stand a chance. But yeah.
We got most kills in every team.
You said what?
We got the most kills in every single team.
You said what?
We got the most kills in every single team.
You third party and you wiped Elixir and stuff. What are you talking about being the best fighter?
We went Selection once.
Kian, Lixie would say, apparently the best one, sure.
I think one of our weaknesses as well is like when it goes bad, the mentality, confidence goes bad as well. But luckily, you got Ben on the team, so it becomes a strength as well. So yeah, I think that's just the main thing for us, or for myself as well.
I don't know, I felt like more like a leader this round. Things felt good. I mean, probably our weakness, I don't know, like, it's hard to like, I feel like the small things matter most this round because it's hard to show skill at like a lot of points because everyone's trading. So like, it's hard to be like, okay, this guy's the best at surge, or like whatever, like, you know, like you can always key a team and wipe them like a lot of the time, at least what I think. I think like, kind of how the meta's become is kind of like disappointing, and like 2 years ago when I was playing, like the thing that mattered most is how good someone was at surge. It didn't matter about having a killer, to be honest. But okay, well, yeah, like I think this round it was hard to see like who had weaknesses, but I think like if the zones were different, I think the team who had the most zones should have won, and like they didn't really show up. Like I think Tayson like did well because he had a lot of zones, for example.
I'm gonna start with the weaknesses. Like I can just speak for myself. Like individually, sometimes in mid games I didn't have the best awareness. I just got hacked unnecessary. I didn't like that. Last game I sold the fight. Like that's on me. I would have got cleaned up anyway. So like it's nothing much like we can do there. But like individually, I could have played better. Like just with awareness and stuff like that. Like just basic things. But let's get to the good points then, the strengths. Like we stayed strong mentally. I think like after game 1 we didn't get in. Then like there's much things going on, but we still managed to do like quite a comeback. Not enough for globals, but like we tried our best, I guess.
We're just gonna do the same we do every rounds. We're just gonna ban the best spot, and then we're just gonna key or do whatever it's easiest from the spot. And our this competition there's really going to be the top EU teams, top 3 EU teams, and then Peter, Poyo maybe.
I don't know what's going to happen in the globals, to be honest. Like, you know, we have to wait and see how the meta changes. You know, I'm not going to comment on that. I don't like really predicting what we're going to come. I like the humble gimmick, and I don't know, we're wait and see, and we'll see how we're going to do.
Okay, yeah, so it's like
Oh, yeah.
Nothing to say.
It's actually so disrespectful. It's
Bro, I said like I'm just here. Like I'm just chilling.
I mean, boot camp in general is just nice for us because you get like locked in. That's why we go kind of early every single time. So we're like, I don't usually play the game too much. The kids do, but I don't. And it's also just better mentality-wise. Like no one really feels like raging or whatever when you're at the boot camp, like because of respect, you know. And I mean, everything is just nice here. Facility is good. Berlin, like it's perfect.
Awesome.
We went to boot camp last FNCs as well, and that was a fine experience, but being here was so much better. The only thing that was worse here than 1337 is the ping, but it's not that big of a problem. This boot camp I just prefer it because it's so much. I just like the facilities and everything, the surroundings, and like when you go to sleep, like you have your own space. There's like mini walls between.
I mean, yeah, being surrounded by like a lot of other good people also helped us, or at least me. I feel like because I was like, when other people were barbecuing, I was asking for like how to barbecue and what they learned from it and shit. And I don't know if I can say that, but what they learned and stuff, and if we could implement some of it to our gameplay. And yeah, it just feels so competitive when you're around some of the best players in the region and you're competing against them.
Yeah, I mean, the experience at the boot camp is great. I mean, it's my first boot camp, so I've been here multiple times, and it's always great. It's definitely better than probably every other boot camp, honestly, because there's so much to do around here, and like, I mean, like, you're around a lot of other people as well. I mean, I was just like trolling throughout the week, honestly, to the brands. I'll be real, but yeah, I mean, like, if you're surrounded by good people and like you see them grind, and if you're one of the best as well in the world and in the game, like in the region, you know, you want to play a bit as well. So yeah, I think it's also great being in bootcamp, especially if one of my teammates is there, because I feel like I have to show up and perform more, you know. especially on day 2 today. But yeah, otherwise I think it's also good because like you can like, let's say like for scrims or something, you know, you can always wake each other up. I'd say for like Veno, you know, I woke him up for grants and all that stuff. So he's always like not oversleeping and shit. So yeah, it's just great.
Boot camp experience for me, you know, I've been to a lot of boot camps. My first boot camp I ever went to was drinking every night. Big difference there. That was very dialed in. I don't know, I think the main difference for me is just like, I like boot camp with my teammates. I boot camp with Fredoxie last FNCS, and the conversations are a lot easier. Like, with how I speak to my teammates, you know, I come across like a bit of an asshole online, but it's different when you're looking at someone in the face and telling them their shit, but yeah.
I guess we're looking at me after that.
But yeah, I feel like it was a lot easier just talking to the teammates, and I like being around friends, and the ping was good.
Yeah, this is my second bootcamp here. I enjoyed it really much. I wish my teammates would have been here because before grants we had like some internal trio problems with our mental. And like, let's say we just didn't like talk to each other that much before grants. But like, I think if they would have been here, it would have been different because it's, as Veno said, it's something different when you can talk to them IRL instead of like online. Would have been better, but yeah, it was nice.
No, I didn't think about contesting Fredoxie at all last year.
Nah, I didn't think about it as well. I was just trying to hunt him down, honestly. I was more down to hunt him down. Because then the team is nervous as fuck.
I've never landed Supernova, so I have no idea. What our plan was is like, it was kind of depending on pool and sort of land bus route. I saw the bus or the zone pool. It wasn't really optimal to key them straight away because we still had to kill them then also catch up. And I felt as if we went and keyed them first, we're not going to catch up. So I thought, okay, let's go get a free lick on ᵂᴱᴿᴮᴁ. And then I think that'd be the last thing they were expecting, which it was. They're very unaware. Went and killed them, and then we tried to find Fred, and we could see who he was fighting in feed. So we kind of knew the sort of where he was in the map a bit, but you know, we couldn't find him so way. Welcome players, know you just got to keep at it. I think what was very important for me coming up was, you know, keeping the game fun. You don't want it to become a job and too early, because when it does that, like, you'll really struggle to find the joy in things. I think you need to keep it fun for as long as you can, and then you gotta make the change towards it being a job. You gotta keep it nice and light.
Alright, really good.
Oh, I got one more thing to say for you.
Yeah.
Just play the game. Just play the game.
Alright.
Just play anything, honestly.
No. I felt like the thought of winning grants like seemed way better than the actual feeling of winning grants.
I think, like, as someone who's I've won 3, sorry, I think a lot of the time, which a lot of people don't realise, and I realised it like after the first 2, was, I'm not gonna lie, it's about the road to grants rather than the win. The win doesn't feel any different. Like, it's not as if you see a check hit your account, yes, that's part of fucking Lambo. It's like, you have to appreciate the road and how much grind you do that, how much work you put in, and appreciate it.
Was your like, first FNCS one as good as you expected it to be?
Oh, fuck yeah. Hell yeah. Nah, it was.
Okay.
I mean, from getting 32nd to winning grants, shit.
I mean, what I said across, I've said this every FNCS, like we played, like, I'm not too bothered about where we place, of course I care, but like, it's more so about like how I felt we played. Like, we won the first season, and we didn't play anywhere near our best, and I wasn't happy, to be honest. And then the second season, I was more happy with that than the first, to be honest, because we played much better, but we were in much worse conditions. And then this one, like, I was very happy with how we played day 2, to be honest. Like, I've got nothing to say. Like I said, I was proud of my boys, and like, we couldn't have played any better. Like, we couldn't have beat them. If we didn't die, maybe we didn't die spawn, but aside from that, yeah.
What's I'm talking about? There's no emotions right now. Just blank. You know, after getting second. It's my first time getting second. Otherwise, like all the other times, I either won or I was too far away to win. So yeah, it's kind of hurtful, I guess. It's fine though, like in a couple of days, I'll be just normal again. But yeah, I mean, I think I got a new way of playing Fortnite now, you know. Found something new to cling on to. And yeah, I'm just winning globals. Okay Leute, danke schön, dass ihr zugeschaut habt. Wir hoffen, euch hat das Video gefallen. Wenn es euch gefallen hat, könnt ihr gerne ein Like, Abo und einen Kommentar zum Video da lassen. Klickt auch auf die Glocke und zeigt das Video mit euren Freunden. Wir sehen uns im nächsten Video. Haut rein und Peace.